presentation of the Star-Spangled Banner. And we've got plenty more coming up. Stay tuned. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks.
Good idea. Thank you, D.A. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. And the small and power forwards are Thibault and Harris. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then there's Embiid. And it's Springer in at the 2. And for Los Angeles, Davis is out there with Williamson. Then it's G. Then it's Jones. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. Not every team has the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight.
And it can really add a dimension to your offense, Kevin, especially if you're able to pass out of double teams and hit guys who are open for shots.
And we've got some exciting information about MP. The news is out. Greg, he will be in this year's dunk contest.
How fun will that be? MP has some serious hops. A chance to show them off during All-Star Weekend under the brightest lights.
Now here's Embiid. Following the shot by Drew Holiday. And Davis sends it back. Again, Embiid missing.
Yeah, scoreless here early after the first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Rejected by Harris. We're about 1 minute into the first. Simmons left side. Into the lane. And Simmons slams it in.
The slash ability of Simmons. Really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive, cutting mentality.
And along with terrific production, Harris is an interesting team leader. Very positive in his approach.
Here's G. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Here's Springer. He's guarded by Davis. A nice shot by Harris. And Greg, Harris has grown more vocal as his comfort level on the team has risen.
And Kevin, he's always had it in him. Now that he's a veteran, he's earned the right. He always seems to bring the guys together.
And now the 76ers on the break. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Really rare to see a guy that's 6'11" have the kind of elite passing skills that Ben Simmons has. Really, really impressive.
Here's G. And the Lakers with another miss. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Simmons passes to Harris. G with the rebound.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And the Lakers making a change here. Irving's checked in. Maxey's checked in for Philadelphia. So the Lakers call timeout. Their first. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia. They were able to handle the 76ers.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight to give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
Now Harris, after the missed 3 from G. Great D that time from Irving. Inside, here's Davis. Rebound by Joel Embiid. And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. 1:53 left to play in the first quarter. Embiid trying to break loose, and they pick up 2.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Lakers trail by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Jones looking for an opening. Davis, the pass to Irving. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. The offensive rebound. Here's Williamson. Kicks to G. 4 on the shot clock. Trying to get something going. Kept alive. Williamson. A beautiful reverse layup.
Carving out space with his size. Williamson instantly cashing in on the offensive glass.
And he drives in. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Irving can't get it to go. Philadelphia leading by 8. There's 48 seconds left in the first. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so it's the Lakers with it, fresh from a win against Portland.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Here's Springer, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Outside, Simmons. Great D that time from Davis.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Here's Embiid. No good on the last second attempt there. And so the first quarter is in the books. 76ers on top, up by 4. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And a bit of a lull in the play of Joel Embiid. He sees.
I think I need to, be more.
And certainly Embiid has shown he can dominate.
MVP level talent. He's just got to bring it every time down the floor.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, the incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Actually out there with that one. And it's Jefferson in at the small forward. The Lakers trail. King outside. Here's G. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. G, in their last game against the Trailblazers, delivered quite a performance. He scored 22 points and he added 4 rebounds to his stat line. And his play is what allowed them to finally bust free. Snapping a losing streak like that is huge for a team's confidence. Kevin, it'll be interesting to see if he can help them get another W tonight.
All right, David, thanks. The aggressiveness, Greg, he showed the other night. We'll see if he can match that intensity here.
I'm a believer. I think he can produce at the same level tonight.
You know, I'm curious, guys, to see whether the defense plays him straight up, plays him honestly, or do they deny him, trap him, whatever they can do to force the ball out of his hands. We'll see.
Here's Simmons. Off of the basket by Noah Vonleh. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And in 2021, we saw Tim Duncan enter the Hall of Fame with others. You think of his iconic bank shot. And Clark, why don't more players, you think, perfect that shot?
Well, you know what? Shots that are that iconic are really hard to master. So I think some legends have just perfected something.
2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
On the free throw, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Embiid, the pass to Springer. Back to Embiid. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone more confident than Embiid.
He's got plenty of confidence, and he's a funny guy, too. Extremely entertaining. He said, the mindset I get when I'm on the floor is that I'm the best player in the gym. And much of the time, he ain't wrong.
Allen's checked in for the 76ers.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Embiid. And there it is for him. And that's now 6 points for Joel Embiid.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
From downtown, they get it back. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Davis, a game-wrecking presence around the basket. Excellent agility for a big guy.
Here's Springer, defended by Jones. It's stolen by Davis. Floats it up for Williamson. And stolen by Harris. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. 76ers lead by 1. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Lakers. They trail by 1. Williamson out there with Davis. Then it's Jones. Then it's Holiday. And it's G in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Passes it to Harris. Here's Springer, defended by Jones. 5 to shoot. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. G passes to Williamson. And he banks in the layup. Williamson's got the first bucket of the third here for Los Angeles.
Well, that's just the pure strength and explosiveness of Williamson. Easily finishes there through the contact.
Springer, the pass to Embiid. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark and get the offense going.
Get loud. Here they are. Your Laker girls. Laker girls.
And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Here's Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Embiid's got his third basket of the night right there. Driving the lane. G, no good. The 76ers leading. Harris looking it over. The pass to Embiid. Thibault for 3. Rebound the Lakers.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you should miss.
Offensive rebound. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Simmons finds Embiid. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Thibault with the ball. Picked up by Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And the first one at the line is good. And some changes here for the Lakers. Longley's checked in for Davis. Irving comes in for Williamson. And King subbed in for Jones. Jefferson's checked in for the 76ers. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Embiid. Pass to G. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too. Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
King, the pass to G. Launches a 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Harris has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Lakers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. They get it back. Knocked away. Conley kicks to G. Lets the 3 fly. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the 76ers take it the other way.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Los Angeles has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. To the inside. Conley. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Conley's got the lead up to 1 now for the Lakers. Pass to Harris. Over Irving. And it comes off the front of the rim. Lakers shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done.
And you watch Harris. He's been playing with a high level of confidence.
Well, Greg, he puts the work in during the offseason. It's obvious. That's why his game looks like it comes easier to him now, because he's refined it through his work in the offseason. And in a lot of ways, he's bearing the fruit of that labor, and it's fun to see.
Holiday against Simmons. Clock at 4. Thibault the bounce pass. Here's Harris. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Harris has got 6.
A real comfort zone for Harris. I mean, he's looking to score often from this area.
To the middle. It's sent back down by Simmons. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Grayson Allen's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Here's G. 7 points in the game. Nice touch on the shot from close range. G's got 4 points this quarter. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Here's Maxey. The rebound by the Lakers. 24 seconds left here in the third quarter. G passes to Hollis Jefferson. Kicks it to G. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the third. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Simmons. Now Jefferson. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Lakers on top, leading by a point. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick, because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So on the floor for Philadelphia, the young stars, Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. Then there's Allen. And it's Rivers. And it's Springer in at the point. Now the 76ers on the break. Simmons is running. A nice shot by Rivers. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot, also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Here's G. Excellent D there from Allen. And so Allen will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. A 2-point game. That's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
G, no good.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
And again, no good by the Lakers.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Allen for the 3. The Lakers with the rebound. G's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The 3. Allen with the rebound.
But the effort's been there for him, just not getting the result.
Here's Simmons. Excellent D from G. Lakers trail by 4. Hollis Jefferson kicks to G. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Out to the right wing. Lakers passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Rivers against Harris. Rivers dishes to Simmons. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Harris passes to G. To the paint. Embiid with the steal. And now Philadelphia on the break. Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Jones comes in for Rondé Hollis Jefferson. On defense, the Lakers. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Simmons with it. Picked up by Davis. And Simmons kicks to Rivers. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
And now, let's take a look at the new ballot. So Philadelphia wins it. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want.